I found your lipstick stain on my old sweater, a tiny mark that still won't wash away. It's strange how something small can feel gigantic when everything inside me starts to sway. Your toothbrush still sits quiet in the bathroom, like you might walk right in and brush your teeth. But all the little signs you left behind me remind me you're still gone beyond my reach. And I keep wondering how we broke the thing we tried so hard to save. The pieces of your love are scattered in the corners where I pray. These are all the things I couldn't keep. Your warm goodnights, your laughter when I'd fall asleep. I reach for them each day, but they slip right through my hands like memories. Even if tomorrow comes and softens all the secrets buried deep, I'll always feel the loss of all the things I couldn't keep. There's still a note you wrote beside the mirror. The ink is faded, but I know the words. You said that love was harder than you expected, and sometimes leaving somehow hurts you worse. I stand exactly where you told your truth to me. The floor still holds the echo of your breath. I wanted you to stay, to choose our future, but some hearts need to go to find what's left. And though you walked away, your shadow still remembers how to stay. I try to let you go, but letting go is something time delays. These are all the things I couldn't keep. Your warm goodnights, your laughter when I'd fall asleep. I reach for them each day, but they slip right through my hands like memories. Even if tomorrow comes and softens all the secrets buried deep, I'll always feel the loss of all the things I couldn't keep. Maybe love was meant to break before it teaches how to mend. Maybe losing you was just a part where something new begins. But even as I heal, there's something in me you'll forever steal. A piece I couldn't change, a piece I couldn't keep. These are all the things I couldn't keep. The parts of you my heart refuses to release. Your kindness in the dark, your voice they used to call me when I'd weep. Even when the world moves on and buries what we built beneath the deep, you'll always be the ache of all the things I couldn't keep. So I'll hold what remains, the quiet truths that still make my chest leap. You lived inside the parts of all the things I couldn't keep. Filled with all the words we buried. The quiet hangs like snow between the walls. Your jacket still leans softly on the armchair, a memory that time refuses to dissolve. Your footsteps echo faintly in the hallway, like you're still searching for a place to stay. But even though I reach into the silence, your warmth has slowly, slowly slipped away. And I keep asking why. The face before we learn to say its name, but every time I breathe I feel the space your absence slowly claimed. I couldn't hold you anymore. Your fading smile still trembling at the door. I try to keep you close, but love was slipping through the cracks we wore. Even if tomorrow heals the pieces that our broken hearts ignore, I'll always miss the night I couldn't hold you anymore. Your voice still lingers softly in the window. The glass still chills the outline where you stood. I talk to shadows, hoping they'll remind me of pieces of you I misunderstood. Your pillow keeps the scent of all your laughter, a trace of you I'm terrified to lose. I press my cheek to where you used to whisper, pretending I'm the one you'd still choose. I know you try to stay, but something in your heart had closed its door. And though I begged you please, you slipped beyond the place we were before. I couldn't hold you anymore. Your fading smile still trembling at the door. I try to keep you close, but love was slipping through the cracks we wore. Even if tomorrow heals the pieces that our broken hearts ignore, I'll always miss the night I couldn't hold you anymore. Maybe this is how two hearts learn the truth they can't outrun. Maybe letting go is how we learn the shape of what's undone. But even as you fade, your echo stays beneath my skin and core, a piece I couldn't keep, love I couldn't hold anymore. I couldn't hold you anymore, but losing you is what I still ache for. I reach into the dark and feel the ghost of what you were before. Even when the years move on and teach me what these empty nights are for, I'll always feel the truth. I couldn't hold you anymore. So here within the quiet, I breathe the part of you my heart adored, still breaking as I whisper. I couldn't hold you anymore. You stood there with your hands tucked in your pockets. Your eyes were loose losing light with every breath. You try to smile, but truth was slowly bleeding. A fragile ache you held against your chest. I felt the moment when the world fell silent. A shift so small it barely made a sound. But somehow in that quiet hesitation, I saw the love we built come falling down. And you didn't speak a word, but silence wrote the ending in your eyes. I tried to hold you still, but even then your heart was saying goodbye. These are the things you didn't say out loud, the tremble in your voice, the fear you couldn't shout. I heard them in the air between the breaths you tried to steady out. Even if tomorrow comes and shows me what the breaking was about, I'll never quite forget the things you didn't say out loud. Your footsteps faded slowly down the hallway, each echo tracing where your heart had gone. I leaned against the door you closed behind you, still hoping you'd come back before the dawn. Your favorite mug is sitting on the counter, your blanket folded like you meant to stay. I touched the part of you you left behind here, but even warmth can slowly fade away. You didn't tell me why, but love was slipping gently from your grip. I felt it in the night, the way your heart began to drift and dip. These are the things you didn't say out loud, the tremble in your voice, the fear you couldn't shout. I heard them in the air between the breaths you tried to steady out. Even if tomorrow comes and shows me what the breaking was about, I'll never quite forget the things you didn't say out loud. Maybe love is meant to fade before we learn to say it's gone. Maybe losing you was how I learned that silence carries on. But even as I heal your unspoken words still echo all around, a quiet part of you and things you didn't say out loud. These are the things you didn't say out loud, the hidden truths your trembling heart allowed. I still replay the signs you thought were too soft to be found. Even if the years move on and bury what we couldn't turn around, you'll always live inside the things you didn't say out loud. So I'll keep every breath you couldn't shape into a final vow, still loving you inside the things you didn't say out loud. The sky was turning gold above the buildings. A quiet warmth pretending not to sting. I stood there with your shadow on my shoulder, still feeling all the truths you couldn't bring. Your coffee cup was waiting on the counter, a little cold like stories left untold. I touched the rim and felt the night unravel, a memory that's starting to grow old. And though I knew you'd leave, I hoped the morning light would change your mind. But dawn can't fix a heart that's drifted far from what it seeks to find. This is when the morning found me alone, a quiet truth beneath the colors softly shone. I reached for where you slept, but all that's left is space I can't outgrow. Even if the day moves on and teaches me the ways the heart can grow, I'll always feel the hour when the morning found me alone. Oh, your jacket hangs exactly where you left it, like part of you forgot to walk away. I stand beside it wishing you would answer the questions that I couldn't make you say. The sunlight moves across the empty bedroom, revealing all the things we left behind. A note you wrote but never got to finish, a promise fading slowly from my mind. I try to breathe again, but breaths feel different when the night is gone. And when the truth arrives, it hits much harder in the early dawn. This is when the morning found me alone, a quiet truth beneath the colors softly shone. I reach for where you slept, but all that's left is space I can't outgrow. Even if the day moves on and teaches me the ways the heart can grow, I'll always feel the hour when the morning found me alone. Maybe love was meant to break before we ever learned its name. Maybe losing you is how I learned that life won't stay the same. But even as I heal, your shadow lingers gentle in the glow, a piece of who I was the morning wouldn't let go. This is when the morning found me alone, with nothing left except the truth we couldn't own. I hold it in my hands, a fragile lake the sunrise slowly shows. Even when tomorrow comes and buries what we couldn't let unfold, I'll always keep the dawn where the morning found me alone. So let the daylight rise and carry what the night forgot to know. You'll live inside the sun where the morning found me jacket still folded on the sofa, a quiet shape that's holding on to you. I sit beside it like it's something living, a ghost of warmth I never meant to lose. The night reflects you on the window surface, your shadow flickers in the city lights. I reach my hand out but it fades to nothing, a silhouette that slips into the night. I try to tell myself that you were just a chapter meant to close, but every time I breathe I feel the part of you my heart still knows. You are the memory you didn't take, the little pieces of my heart you didn't break. I keep them safe inside like old mistakes I'm somehow glad to make. Even if the world moves on and teaches me to heal for my own sake, you'll always be the truth, the memory you didn't take, the memory you didn't take. I still replay the way your voice grew distant, a fading echo slipping out of tune. You held your tears behind a fragile promise, a smile that cracked beneath the silver moon. Your touch still lingers soft across my shoulder, the way you used to calm my trembling hands. But now the warmth dissolves into the silence, a love too heavy time could never stand. And though you walked away, your presence still lives quietly in me. Some goodbyes never fade, they stay in places only hearts can see. You are the memory you didn't take, the little pieces of my heart you didn't break. I keep them safe inside like old mistakes I'm somehow glad to make. Even if the world moves on and teaches me to heal for my own sake, you'll always be the truth, the memory you didn't take, the memory you didn't take. Maybe love was built to leave behind the pieces that feel true. Maybe losing you was how I learned the parts I never knew. But even as I grow, your shadow walks beside me in the air, a quiet part of me, a memory you didn't take. You are the memory you didn't take, the fragile part of me you didn't forsake. I hold it every night when everything inside begins to shake. Even if tomorrow comes and paints my world in colors bright and away, you'll always live inside the memory you didn't take. So let the daylight rise and melt the sorrow only nights can make. I'll keep a place for you, a memory you didn't take. inside the kitchen drawer. Little pieces of the life we used to know. Your handwriting still trembles on the paper, a quiet echo from a world ago. The hallway still remembers how you walked it, each creak and step a memory I keep. I stand there with the door half open, wondering how love drifts into sleep. And though the night moves on, your shadow lingers softly on my skin. I try to breathe again, but every breath still pulls your memory in. These are the moments I can't let go, the laughter in the rain, the tears you didn't show. I hold them in my chest like fragile glass that somehow still feels whole. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me the ways a heart can grow, I'll always keep your touch in the moments I can't let go. Your sweater still hangs lonely by the doorway, the sleeves still folded like you meant to stay. I touch it once, then pull my hand back slowly, afraid the truth might tear me more today. Your voice still lives inside the late night static, the way you'd hum along to songs you love. I play them now and hear you in the background, a fading warmth I still can't rise above. And even though you're gone, the air still holds the shape of where you stood. I try to walk ahead, but moving on has never felt that good. These are the moments I can't let go, the laughter in the rain, the tears you didn't show. I hold them in my chest like fragile glass that somehow still feels whole. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me the ways a heart can grow, I'll always keep your touch in the moments I can't let go. Maybe love was meant to break, to show us who we are when all is gone. Maybe losing you is how I learned that hearts still carry on. But even as I heal, a part of me stays frozen in your glow, a piece I'll never change, a piece I can't let go. These are the moments I can't let go, the pieces of your light the world won't ever know. I keep them safe inside the quiet spaces only heartbreak shows. Even when the years grow kind and time rewrites the stories that we wrote, you'll always live within the moments I can't let go. So here beneath the sky, I breathe a part of you that made me whole, and carry through the night the moments I can't let go. was glowing blue beneath the moonlight. Your silhouette was fading by the car. You didn't say a word, just breathe a tremble, like leaving me had torn you where you are. I try to memorize the way you look then, the quiet pain you folded in your smile. Your fingers tapped the door like you were stalling, a heartbeat asking if you'd stay a while. But something in your eyes said everything the words refused to speak. And all that I could do was watch the moment fall apart in me. This was the night I watched you drift away, your shadow pulling further with each step you made. I whispered, please don't go, but you were already halfway through the break. Even if tomorrow heals the corners where our promises decay, I'll always feel the night I watched you drift away. Your jacket still hangs crumpled on the railing, like it's too scared to follow where you went. I touch it just to feel a spark of comfort, but fabric doesn't bring back what we spent. The city hums like it's retelling stories, the ones we left unfinished in the dark. I drive past every place we used to linger, hoping you'll appear within the spark. And though the lights move on, the pieces of your memory stay behind, and they cling to every breath like remnants of the love we couldn't find. This was the night I watched you drift away, your shadow pulling further with each step you made. I whispered, please don't go, but you were already halfway through the break. Even if tomorrow heals the corners where our promises decay, I'll always feel the night I watched you drift away. Maybe love was meant to fade, like headlights sinking in a morning rain. Maybe losing you was just the part where life begins again. But every empty road still draws your name and echoes far away. A ghost I can't outdrive, a truth I can't betray. This was the night I watched you drift away, a fragile heartbreak caught beneath the moon's display. I tried to pull you back, but some goodbyes were written in your sway. Even as the dawn arrives and paints the world in softer shades of gray, I'll always hold the night I watched you drift away. Though so here beneath the lights, I breathe the memory of your fading shape, still loving you inside. broken glow reflecting in your eyes. You looked at me like someone torn and trembling, a fragile truth you couldn't say with pride. Your fingers brushed my arm like you were leaving, before you even spoke a single word. And in that second everything fell silent, a kind of pain I knew I'd always heard. I tried to hold you still, but love was slipping slowly through your hands. You didn't look at me like someone who believed in second plans. This was the night you let my heart go, a quiet shiver hidden deep beneath the glow. You whispered you were tired of trying to fix a love that broke too slow. Even if tomorrow brings a softer truth that time might someday show, I'll always feel the night you let my heart go. Your perfume lingers heavy on my jacket, a fading scent that clings like memory. I'll wear it when the shadows feel too empty, pretending you're still breathing next to me. The city echoes everything you told me. Your final words replay inside my chest. You said you wanted something I couldn't give you, a kind of peace I never could have guessed. And though I begged you stay, you stepped into the dark without a sound. I stood there watching you until the night swallowed your final round. This was the night you let my heart go, a quiet shiver hidden deep beneath the glow. You whispered you were tired of trying to fix a love that broke too slow. Even if tomorrow brings a softer truth that time might someday show, I'll always feel the night you let my heart go. Maybe love was meant to fall, like stardust fading in the morning sky. Maybe losing you was how I learned that some goodbyes don't lie. But even in the dawn, I hear your voice inside the afterglow, a shadow in the heat, the night you let my heart go. This was the night you let my heart go, the final flicker in the neon's dying glow. I try to walk ahead, but every step replays the tale we wrote. Even if the years move on and bury all the pieces we outgrow, I'll always hold the night you let my heart go. So let the darkness fade and take the parts of us the world won't know. But leave me with the night you let my heart go. Your eyes were dim like stars that lost their meaning. You looked at me but didn't really see. The space between your words kept growing wider, until your heart had slipped away from me. You touch my shoulder just to make it softer. A final kindness for the final night. You whispered something small you thought would save me. But truth like that can never make it right. And I could feel the air in every breath you didn't want to breathe. Your silence told me more than any promise spoken through your teeth. This was the night you stopped holding me, a quiet ship beneath the weight of what we'd be. You tried to let me down, like something fragile slipping carefully. Even if tomorrow heals the parts of us we wish we'd set free, I'll always miss the night you stopped holding me. Your jacket brushed my arm before you left it, like it was saying one last soft goodbye. Your footsteps echoed faintly down the staircase, a rhythm I still hear when I close my eyes. Your voice still hangs inside the empty doorway, a faded echo drifting through the air. I try to chase your shadow through the moonlight, but shadows vanish when there's nothing there. You didn't turn around, but heartbreak lingered somewhere in your spine. And even as you left, I felt your pain unravel into mine. This was the night you stopped holding me, a quiet ship beneath the weight of what we'd be. You tried to let me down, like something fragile slipping carefully. Even if tomorrow heals the parts of us we wish we'd set free, I'll always miss the night you stopped holding me. Maybe love was meant to fade before we found the courage to hold on. Maybe letting go is how you saved us from a deeper wrong. But even as I breathe, your warmth still lingers like a memory, a ghost inside the space. You stopped holding me. This was the night you stopped holding me, the moment every part of you began to flee. I held on to your name, but some goodbyes were written quietly. Even when the years move on and teach my heart to live in honesty, I'll never lose the night you stopped holding me. So here in all the dark, I keep the part of you I used to see, still aching for the night you stopped holding me. You stood there with a sadness you weren't showing. Your eyes were drifting somewhere far from mine. I watched your fingers tremble on the doorway, a quiet shake you try to redefine. Your breathing told the truth before you said it. fragile break that moved inside the air. And even though you try to keep it steady, your heartbeat told me you were leaving there. And I felt everything, and things you couldn't let your voice explain. The silence in your chest was louder than the words you tried to name. It's in the silence between your words where all the cracks in our forever first occurred. I heard you letting go without a sound, without the promise I preferred. Even if the years move on and soften all the edges where we blurred, I'll always hear the truth in the silence between your words. Your footsteps echoed slow across the floorboards, a fading rhythm falling out of tune. I reached to touch your hand, but touch your distance, a feeling colder than the winter moon. Your sweater still hangs crooked by the window, the one you wore the night you almost cried. I hold it like a fragile piece of closure, but even now it keeps you on my side. You didn't say goodbye, but goodbye slipped like shadows through the night. And even as you breathed, I felt the moment pull you from my side. It's in the silence between your words where all the cracks in our forever first occurred. I heard you letting go without a sound, without the promise I preferred. Even if the years move on and soften all the edges where we blur, I'll always hear the truth in the silence between your words. Maybe love was meant to fade inside the places left unheard. Maybe losing you was something written long before it stirred. But even as you leave, your absence whispers louder than a bird, a haunting melody, the silence in your words. It's in the silence between your words, the hidden verse my breaking heart still inferred. I hold it in my chest, a quiet ache, the passing days have blurred. Even when the world forgets the fragile way our final moments stirred, I'll always live inside the silence between your words. So here within the dark, I breathe the part of you my pain preserves, still learning how to love. Ooh, the silence in your words. Your voice was shaking softly in the lamplight, a confession you were scared to let me hear. You held your breath like something might collapse if truth escaped and pulled you out of here. Your hands were cold but gentle on the table. Your eyes were wandering somewhere far away. I felt the moment heartbreak claim the silence. A quiet ending neither of us could say. And though you didn't cry, your heartbeat told the story. We both knew the things we couldn't fix were finally catching up between us two. This is the way we broke without a sound. A soft collapse, the night tried hard to drown. You whispered, I'm so sorry, but even then your love was losing ground. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me the strength to turn around, I'll always feel the night we broke without a sound. Your sweater rests untouched upon the armrest. The sleeve still shaped by haunted memories. I brush it lightly just to feel you near me, but fabric can't give back the warmth it sees. Your laughter still hides faintly in the corners, a ghost that hums behind the walls we share. I hear it when the music stops too quickly, and every quiet room feels unprepared. And though you walked away, I felt you leave long before you reached the door. The truth was in your eyes, the fragile love we couldn't hold anymore. This is the way we broke without a sound. A soft collapse, the night tried hard to drown. You whispered, I'm so sorry, but even then your love was losing ground. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me the strength to turn around, I'll always feel the night we broke without a sound. Maybe love was meant to teach us why we hold on far too tight. Maybe letting go is how we learn the cost of keeping light. But even as I heal, your shadow curls around the fading ground, a part of what we were, the way we broke without a sound. This is the way we broke without a sound. A fragile moment neither heart could crown. I reach for you in dreams, but wake to find your ghost is still around. Even when the years pass by and bury all the pain we both unwound, I'll carry what we lost, the way we broke without a sound. So here inside the dusk I hold the pieces where our love was found, still aching for the night we broke without a sound. I still remember how you stood there. Your eyes were begging me to understand, but all the words you tried to find were broken and slipping like the water through your hands. You traced the edge of my old jacket, the one you used to steal to feel my warmth. Your voice was trembling like the night was ending, and every truth we buried took its form. You didn't say a thing, but silence cut me deeper than the grief. I tried to hold your hand, but love already slipped beneath your feet. This is the way you left without a sound, a quiet storm that tore the world around. I'm standing in the ruins of every promise we had ever found. Even if tomorrow comes and I pretend I'm finally coming around, I'll never forget the way you left without a sound. Your shoes are still beside the hallway, the laces tied the way you always did. I sit and stare at them like they're still breathing, like part of you is waiting to walk in. I made your favorite tea this morning, just out of habit more than anything. But when I set your cup across the table, it felt like holding on to fragile things. You didn't need to speak, your heart was saying everything instead. And though I begged you stay, your spirit had already left the bed. This is the way you left without a sound, a quiet storm that tore the world around. I'm standing in the ruins of every promise we had ever found. Even if tomorrow comes and I pretend I'm finally coming around, I'll never forget the way you left without a sound. Maybe we were meant to love too deeply for our hearts to stay. Maybe letting go was something neither one of us could say. But even in your absence, you feel closer than the memories allow. And though you're far from here, I swear I hear you now. This is the way you left without a sound, a fading warmth I can't replace or drown. I try to carry on, but part of me is buried in that ground. Even if I heal someday and find a life where love can still be found, I'll always hear the night you left without a sound. So I'll keep walking slow through every echo of the love we crown. Still learning how to live since you left without a sound. Your shadow lingers softly on the ceiling, a faint reminder of the nights we kept. I trace your name in dust along the windows, a fragile truth my tired heart can't forget. Your laughter hides between the fading echoes, a distant sound that tries to pull me through. But even when I breathe a quiet deeper, I feel the space that no longer holds you. So hold on too tight to things that drift like snow into the light. You're slipping day by day, but part of me still learns to stay and fight. This is the way your memory fades softly through the cracks of all the love we made, like morning losing stars or oceans pulling back from where they stayed. Even if tomorrow heals the fractures time and distance both create, I'll always feel the ache in the way your memory fades. The pictures in the frames are getting lighter, their edges curling from the summer heat. touch the glass and feel a little trembling, as if the past remembers how we meet. Your voice still echoes faintly in the hallway, a whisper drifting through the open door. But every time I try to catch the moment, it falls apart the way it did before. I wish I'd held you more before the seasons took your warmth away. But now the only truth is learning how to breathe in empty space. This is the way your memory fades softly through the cracks of all the love we made, like morning losing stars or oceans pulling back from where they stayed. Even if tomorrow heals the fractures time and distance both create, I'll always feel the ache in the way your memory fades. Maybe love was meant to leave behind the pieces of its glow. Maybe losing you is how I learn the parts I need to know. But even as the years erase the footprints of the promises we gave, I'll keep a piece of you in the way your memory fades. This is the way your memory fades, gentle as a tear the midnight sky betrays. I hold it close at night, the fading warmth the dawn can recreate. Even when the world moves on and paints new colors over yesterday, you'll always live inside the way your memory fades. So let the shadows fall and take the parts of us the light can't save. A piece of you remains in the way your memory fades. Frost was climbing up the kitchen window. The night was holding everything too still. You stood there wrapped in shadows by the doorway, a silhouette that love could not fulfill. Your voice was low like something breaking softly, a trembling truth you try to hide from me. I felt the moment freeze between our heartbeats, a quiet end to what we used to be. And though you didn't cry, your eyes were winter storms about to start. I reached but couldn't warm the frozen space that formed inside your heart. This was the winter we fell out of love, where every word was snow that wouldn't rise above. I tried to hold your hands, but you were slipping like the season from my glove. Even if tomorrow comes and melts the ice our breaking dreams are made of, I'll always feel the night, the winter we fell out of love. Your scarf is still curled neatly on the armchair, the thread still shaped the way you used to stay. I hold it close and breathe the faded that can slowly slip away. The streets outside were quiet when you left me. Your footsteps tapping softly through the cold. I watched you disappear beneath the streetlights. A fragile ending neither could control. You didn't say goodbye, but silence carried everything instead. A snowfall on my chest that buried all the words we left unsaid. This was the winter we fell out of love, where every word was snow that wouldn't rise above. I tried to hold your hands, but you were slipping like the season from my glove. Even if tomorrow comes and melts the ice our breaking dreams are made of, I'll always feel the night, the winter we fell out of love. Maybe love was meant to freeze before the spring could ever warm our bones. Maybe losing you was how I learned that even hearts feel alone. But still I keep your breath inside the chill of every star above, a whisper in the dark, the winter we fell out of love. This was the winter we fell out of love, fragile season neither one recovered of. I'll keep your memory warm beneath the snow of everything we dreamed of. Even when the dawn arrives and teaches me there's more to rise above, I'll never lose the cold, the winter we fell out of love. So here beneath the frost I guard the part of us the world spoke of, still hearing in the wind, the winter we fell out of love. I found your sweater tangled in the corner. The fabric still remembers how you smiled. I touched the sleeve and felt the world grow quieter, like time had lost its grip for just a while. Your voice still lingers softly in the doorway, a fading echo drifting in the dust. And though I know you're gone beyond the sunrise, my heart still reaches out for what we trust. I held you in my chest like something fragile I was scared to break, but loving you too soft was somehow still the risk I couldn't take. These are the words you left behind, a gentle lake that lives between the lines. I read them every night and feel the pieces you forgot to sign. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me to free you from my mind, I'll always hold your voice in the words you left behind. The photographs we hung above the table are slipping at the edges one by one. The colors fade like memories of summer, still holding on to bits of what we've done. Your favorite books sit open on the nightstand, a story paused before it reached the end. I try to read the page you bookmarked softly, breaks a little more when I remember how you said leave me. These are the words you left behind, a gentle length of lips between the lines. I read them every night and feel the pieces you forgot to sign. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me to free you from my mind, I'll always hold your voice in the words you left behind. Maybe love was meant to show us all the storms we didn't chase. Maybe losing you was how I learned the cost of giving grace. But even as I heal, your whispers stay in corners undefined, a part of who I am in the words you left behind. These are the words you left behind, the fading truths that time won't realign. I keep them in my hands like something too familiar to unwind. Even if the years drift on and write a different ending over mine, your memory still lives in the words you left behind. So here within the dark, I read the silence you forgot to sign, still loving you inside. The words you left behind. That I never sent you. Each folded corner carries something real. The words I wrote were shaking on the paper, afraid of how the truth would make you feel. Your laughter still hangs lightly in the hallway, ghost that tries to warm the evening air. I stand where you once stood beside the doorway and close my eyes to feel you standing there. I wasn't brave enough to let you see the part of me you saved, and now the quiet hits with every single thing I never gave. These are the things I never got to say, the crooked truths I try to hide away. I loved you more than words, but fear kept pulling everything astray. Even if the years move on and help me find another world someday, you'll always be the voice of what I never got to say. Your coffee mug is still beside the window, a tiny piece of you I can't let go. I trace the rim and feel the night grow softer, a gentle ache the morning doesn't show. The songs we used to play are on repeat now, carry meaning like before. I hum along and hear your quiet harmony, a fading note I still keep asking for. You tried to love me whole, but I was still too scared to let you in. Now I replay the past and wish I'd said the truth back then. These are the things I never got to say, the crooked truths I try to hide away. was meant to teach us what we lose by holding tight. Maybe letting go is how we learn to step into the light. But even as I heal and find the peace I lost along the way, your name still fills the space of what I never got to say. These are the things I never got to say. I keep them safe in parts of me that stay. Even if the world forgets the nights we held that slowly slipped away, I'll always keep your love in quiet rooms where memories softly play. A truth I hold inside, what I never got to say. So here's my final piece, a gentle echo that won't fade away. You were the love I kept and what I never got to say. I still replay the night the lights were fading. You leaned against the doorway trying not to cry. Your breathing shook like something you were hiding. A quiet truth you couldn't keep inside. Your fingers brushed the table like a habit, the same way you would trace my hand before. But now the space between us felt like oceans, a distance neither one could cross anymore. And I kept telling myself love like ours was harder to replace. But even as you spoke, I saw the breaking settle in your face. This is what we were before we fell apart. Two fragile souls pretending we were strong at heart. We tried to bend the truth, but every lie just pulled us further in the dark. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me to breathe without your spark, I still remember us, what we were before we fell apart. Your hoodie still draped over my old armchair, the one you wore on windy midnight walks. I hold it sometimes just to hear you laughing, but all I get are echoes when it talks. Your playlist keeps on spinning in the background. Your favorite song still hits me like a wave. I close my eyes and let it wash right through me, a melody of all we couldn't say. You said you couldn't stay in something that was hurting both our souls. And though I begged you try, you slipped away before I lost control. This is what we were before we fell apart. Two fragile souls pretending we were strong at heart. We tried to bend the truth, but every lie just pulled us further in the dark. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me to breathe without your spark, maybe love was meant to show us who we are before we break. Maybe losing you is how I learned the risks I couldn't take. But even if you heal and build a world where none of this is scarred, I hope a piece of us still lives inside your heart. before we fell apart. A quiet love that tried to leave a mark. And even if the years turn memories into something faint and far, I'll never lose the truth of who we were before we fell apart. So here's the part I keep in every beat that drifts beneath the dark. We were something real before we fell apart. You closed the door so gently it was shaking. A trembling breath that lingered in the frame. Your shadow stretched across the fading hallway. A final echo calling out my name. Your hands were cold, your voice was barely steady. You tried to smile but couldn't lift the pain. I watched the little pieces fall between us, each one a truth we never could explain. And though you turned away, your silence held the words you couldn't speak. I felt you slipping out like something soft that vanished when I reached. This is what you took when you let go. The part of me that still believes you to show the kindness in your eyes, the warmth that kept me standing in the snow. Even when tomorrow comes and teaches me the things I didn't know, I'll always feel the space of what you took when you let go. Your jacket still lies folded on the sofa. The scent of rain still clinging to its weave. I touch it slowly, scared the smell will leave me and take away the comfort I receive. Your laughter floats like dust across the moonlight, a memory too fragile to control. I close my eyes and hear you breathing softly, a ghost of love I still can't let unfold. And though you didn't cry, your eyes were red like something breaking through. I knew that letting go was hurting you in ways you never knew. This is what you took when you let go. The part of me that still believes you'd show the kindness in your eyes, the warmth that kept me standing in the snow. Even when tomorrow comes and teaches me the things I didn't know, I'll always feel the space of what you took when you let go. Maybe love was meant to show us what we lose before we learn. Maybe letting go is how we measure what our hearts still yearn. But even as I breathe, your shadow curls around me, soft and slow. The peace you carried out, what you took when you let go. This is what you took when you let go. A kind of peace I never learned to show. I hold it in the dark, where all the broken parts of love still glow. take the truth of what you took when you let go. So here inside the night, I whisper thanks for everything you gave, and mourn the quiet part you took when you let go. You stood there with your hand against the doorway. Your breathing caught somewhere between us eyes. You looked at me like someone torn in half, still trying not to break before goodbye. Your voice was quiet, barely more than trembling air. I felt the truth you hid inside the way you couldn't hold my stare. And even as you spoke, your words were softer than the hurt you showed. I knew the line was drawn the moment you decided I should know. This was the moment you let go, a gentle ending wrapped in something slow. I reached to pull you close, but found a heart already turned to snow. Even if tomorrow comes and heals the parts you couldn't let me know, I'll always feel the moment you let go. Your sweater brushed the rim of your reflection, a faded shape that used to feel like mine. I tried to breathe you in before you left me, but even scent can't fight the loss of time. Your footsteps echoed softly down the hallway, a fragile rhythm fading in retreat. I whispered, please don't leave beneath the silence, but heartbreak doesn't move to keep us sweet. And you didn't look behind, but shadows lingered where your warmth once shone. And though you said you cared, you set me free by walking out alone. This was the moment you let go, a gentle ending wrapped in something slow. I reached to pull you close, but found a heart already turned to snow. Even if tomorrow comes and heals the parts you couldn't let me know, I'll always feel the moment you let go. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the price of staying near. Maybe losing you was how the world revealed another fear. But even as you go, your shadow stays in everything I know, a whisper in the dark, the moment you let go. This was the moment you let go, a fragile truth I'll never overthrow. I keep it in my chest, a quiet ache that only heartbreaks grow. Even when the years move on and soften every tear the night will show, I'll never lose the moment you let go. So let the silence fall, a final echo I can't overthrow. Still living in the moment You stood there with a calm you didn't want, a softness breaking underneath your breath. Your hands were shaking even as you smiled, as if goodbye was something you regret. The sunlight slipped across your fading shadow, a fragile outline trembling at the door. I reached for you, but something in your posture told me you weren't mine anymore. And though you tried to stay, your eyes were drifting someplace I don't know. I held your name too tight, but love was something letting go can show. This is after you let go, where every memory moves soft and slow. I try to hold the past, but all the pieces fall like melting snow. Even when the days move on and teach me wounds the heart must learn to sew, I'll always live inside after you let go. Your sweater still hangs lonely on the chair, the thread still shaped like nights you leaned on me. I touch the sleeve and feel the world grow quiet, a moment trapped in old simplicity. Your laughter lingers faintly in the corners, a gentle ghost that doesn't want to fade. I close my eyes and try to breathe it in, but echoes aren't the same as what we made. And though you walked away, your shadow stayed behind to say goodbye. It clung to everything, the parts of us I never learned to tie. This is after you let go, where every memory moves soft and slow. I try to hold the past, but all the pieces fall like melting snow. Even when the days move on and teach me wounds the heart must learn to sew, I'll always live inside after you let go. Maybe love was meant to fade before we understood the weight it bore. Maybe losing you was something life had written long before. But even as I heal, your warmth still lives in every afterglow, a quiet part of me. After you let go, this is after you let go, a fragile piece replacing what we know. I keep your name inside, a memory I never learned to stow. Even when the years drift on and soften all the footprints in the snow, I'll never leave the place after you let go. Let the night stay still and let the parts of us forever float, still standing in the truth after you let go. stood beneath the quiet of the doorway, your shadow trembling softly on the floor. I tried to read the truth inside your breathing, but every sigh was saying something more. Your fingers brushed the frame like you were leaving, a gentle touch that hurt more than a cry. You didn't need to speak the word, it's over. Your silence told me everything inside. And though you faced the ground, I heard the breaking hidden in your tone, a truth we try to hide, the kind of hurt that grows when hearts outgrow. This is all we couldn't say, the quiet truth that slowly slipped away. I reached for what we were, but even memories began to drift astray. Even when the morning comes and paints the world in softer shades of gray, I'll always keep the ache of all we couldn't say. Your sweater still hangs lonely near the window, a fragile shape of nights you used to stay. I press it to my chest and feel the distance, a fading warmth I've never learned to sway. Your laughter lingers faintly in the corners, a ghost of love refusing to let go. I close my eyes and hear your voice repeating, a quiet tone that only heartbreak knows. You didn't have to speak, your silence left the message in its way, a slow and gentle fall of every fragile word we left delay. This is all we couldn't say, the quiet truth that slowly slipped away. I reached for what we were, but even memories began to drift astray. Even when the morning comes and paints the world in softer shades of gray, I'll always keep the ache of all we couldn't say. Before we learned the courage to admit, maybe losing you was something written long before we split. But even as you fade, your shadow stays inside the places frayed, a piece of your goodbye. And all we couldn't say, this is all we couldn't say, a fragile truth that time can't wash away. I hold it in my chest, a quiet sadness I'm still learning how to weigh. Even when the years move on and soften every memory we obey, I'll never lose the part of all we couldn't say. So let the silence stand, a final echo neither could convey, still breathing in the dark, all we couldn't say. stood there in the quiet by the window. Your breathing soft like something fading slow. I watched your fingers trace along the glass pane, as if the world outside could help you go. Your eyes were full of something you weren't saying, a muted truth you held behind your chest. I tried to touch your hand but felt you flinch. Words like loving me was something you'd outgrown at best. And though you whispered low, your voice was hiding feelings you denied. I felt the moment break before the tears could gather in your eyes. This was before you closed down the quiet shift that turned our hearts around. I held you like a truth, but found your warmth was nowhere to be found. Even when the morning came and dared to paint the sky in softer brown, I'll always miss the hour before you closed down. Your sweater on the chair looked strangely empty, quiet shape that used to pull me near. I pressed it to my chest to feel you closer, but every breath just made you disappear. Your shadow on the floor was barely standing. Your trembling form that flickered with the day. I knew I couldn't save the part you carried, the part that told your heart to walk away. You didn't say goodbye, but endings echoed through your tire stands. I felt you disappear before you even gave fate half a chance. This was before you closed down the quiet shift that turned our hearts around. I held you like a truth, but found your warmth was nowhere to be found. Even when the morning came and dared to paint the sky in softer brown, I'll always miss the hour before you close down. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learn what staying really means. Maybe losing you was something written deep inside the seams. But even as I heal, your shadow still surrounds this fragile town. A memory that breathes before you close down. This was before you closed down. A soft collapse of skies without a sound. I carry all the pieces of the love we never got to crown. Even when the years move on and bury all the heartbreak underground, I'll still remember you before you close down. So let the silence fall and paint the truth we lost in shades of brown. Still living in this space before you close down. You stood beneath the warm and fading lamplight, your shadow trembling softly on the floor. You held your breath like someone scared of speaking, because the truth would break you even more. Your fingers brushed the side of your reflection, watched your eyes drift somewhere far beyond me, a place where love had started to unmake. And though you didn't cry, I heard the silence folding in your chest, the soft collapse of hope, the kind that endings always manifest. This is the goodbye you never said, the quiet ending living in your head. I reached to pull you close, but every step you took just walked instead. Even if tomorrow comes and heals the wounds where all our dreams once bled, I'll always feel the weight of the goodbye you never said. Your sweater still hangs loosely on the chair back, the one you wore the night we almost fell. I traced the fabric hoping it remembers, but memories don't speak and they don't tell. Your voice still echoes softly in the hallway, the ghost I follow even when I try. I swear I heard you whisper something fragile, a final promise caught before goodbye. You didn't walk away, you drifted like a shadow losing shape. And though you stayed a while, your heart was reaching for a different fate. This is the goodbye you never said, the quiet ending living in your head. I reached to pull you close, but every step you took just walked instead. Even if tomorrow comes and heals the wounds where all our dreams once bled, I'll always feel the weight of the goodbye you never said. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the truth of letting go. Maybe losing you was something written in the silent undertow. But even as you leave, your echo stains the spaces in my bed, a shadow carved by pain, the goodbye left unsaid. This is the goodbye you never said, a fragile truth that lingers in my stead. I hold it in my chest, a quiet ache I never learned to share. Even when the years move on and soften all the tears my heart has bled, I'll never lose the night of the goodbye you never said. Breathe the spaces left inside my head, still haunted by the goodbye you never said. Beside the doorway in the half-light, your silhouette was fading with your breath. I watched the quiet tremble in your posture, a truth you tried so gently to suppress. Your fingers traced the edges of the window, like you were saying goodbye to the air. I felt the distance growing in your heartbeat, quiet way of pulling from my care. And though you tried to smile, it wavered like the night you couldn't face. I knew your heart was gone long before you stepped out of this place. If I could hold the night in place, I'd freeze the moment tears began to chase the shadows down your face, the ones you hid before you turned away. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me to fill the empty space, I'll always miss the night. If I could hold the night in place. Your footsteps soften slowly into silence, a fading rhythm swallowed by the dark. I reached out but the emptiness was louder, a sound that left its echo in my heart. The lights outside were flickering like warnings, a trembling glow that never learned to stay. I stood there in the doorframe where you left me, still hoping you'd come back the other way. Your voice was barely there, a trembling whisper trying not to break. But even whispered truths can shatter all the warmth two hearts can make. If I could hold the night in place, I'd freeze the moment tears began to chase the shadows down your face, the ones you hid before you turned away. Even if tomorrow comes and teaches me to fill the empty space, I'll always miss the night. If I could hold the night in place. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learn the shape of what remains. Maybe letting go was written in the silence of your veins. But even as you leave, your shadow melts into the stars' embrace, a piece of you held tight inside the night I can't replace. If I could hold the night in place, I'd keep the fading start on your face. I'd stop the world from turning just to feel you one more slow embrace. Even when the years drift on and cover all the pain we can't retrace, I'll always miss the night. If I could hold the night in place. So let the darkness fall and carry all the things I can't erase, still loving you inside. The night I try to hold in place. You stood beneath the silver-colored doorway, your shadow trembling softly in the light. You tried to smile like everything was steady, but even breathing told me you weren't right. Your hands were tucked away the way they shade when you're pretending nothing's breaking you. I watch your eyes drift somewhere I can't follow, a place where love no longer follows through. And though you face the floor, Your silence held the truth you couldn't show. A quiet kind of pain. The moment you decided I should know. This was the night you let me go. Fading warmth beneath the afterglow. I reached to pull you in, but felt your heartbeat whisper no. Even if tomorrow heals the parts of us we lost so slow, I'll always feel the night you let me go. Your sweater still hangs crooked on the mirror. A fragile shape your body used to fill. I touch the sleeve and feel the world grow quieter. The kind of quiet where the heart goes still. Your voice was soft like something you were hiding. A trembling neck you try to keep composed. You said it's for the best, but in your breathing I heard the truth your words could not disclose. You didn't say goodbye, but endings echo gently in your tone. And even as you turned, I felt the weight of letting go alone. This was the night you let me go. A fading warmth beneath the afterglow. I reached to pull you in, but felt your heartbeat whisper no. Even if tomorrow heals the parts of us we lost so slow, I'll always feel the night you let me go. Maybe love was meant to fade before we learned the cost of holding tight. Maybe losing you was something written deep inside the night. But even as you go, your shadow lingers where the memories flow. A piece of you remains. The night you let me go. This was the night you let me go. A quiet truth the moon refused to show. I try to understand, but some goodbyes are harder when they're slow. Even when the years move on and soften all the pain we used to know, I'll never lose the night you let me go. So let the darkness fall and carry what our broken hearts bestowed. Still haunted by the night you let me go. You stood beneath a half-open window. The night breeze trembling softly in your hair. You looked at me like someone torn between us. A fading love you didn't want to spare. Your voice was just a whisper on the surface, afraid to crack the silence in the room. I felt it then, the moment you were leaving. A quiet breaking wrapped in gentle gloom. You try to make it soft, to let me down with warmth instead of pain. But even soft goodbyes leave shadows in the parts we can't explain. This was the moment you let me fade. A quiet truth your trembling heart had made. You didn't Your footsteps drifted slowly toward the hallway, a rhythm I still hear when nights grow long. You paused as if you wanted me to stop you, but some goodbyes are meant to just move on. Your sweater still hangs lonely by the mirror, a fragile trace of where your warmth once stayed. I hold it, trying not to fall to pieces, but memories don't know how to behave. I searched your eyes for hope, but found a tenderness that came too late. You loved me once so deep, but something in your soul began to wait. This was the moment you let me fade, a quiet truth your trembling heart had made. You didn't speak the words, but I could hear them in the choices that you weighed. Even if tomorrow comes and gives us back the light we both mislaid, I'll always feel the night, the moment you let me fade. Maybe love was meant to drift apart before we learned to hold. Maybe losing you was how I found the places I'd outgrown. But even as you left, your shadow stayed inside the scars we made, a memory etched in time. The moment I was unafraid to know you let me fade. This was the moment you let me fade, a gentle ruin neither one of us delayed. I tried to reach your heart, but felt it drifting like a slow cascade. Even when the years move on and heal the lines of everything we frayed, I'll always keep the truth, the moment you let me fade. So here inside the dusk, I breathe a part of you that time betrayed, still hold